Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at FC Kerbeck Maserati in Palmyra, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2023 Maserati Levante Modena in blue emozione. We're going to check this out, see what it's bringing to the market in this premium branded mid-size two-row SUV segment. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Maserati Levante Modena trim, we have the blue emozione paint, looking gorgeous, one of my favorite Maserati colors. Maserati badge up on the hood, the trident on the front grille, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps, functionality on the grille top and bottom, functional side air curtains, really good looking front end on this Levante. All right, wheel and tire package on this Levante Modena. You have a 20-inch aluminum alloy wheel, gunmetal gray. I want to say it looks like Grigio Materia to me, but I'm not sure. Maserati trident on the center cap. We have ventilated and cross-drilled rotors. We also have that yellow Maserati brake caliper sitting on all four corners of this car. Big brakes up front, some smaller brakes on the back, as you would expect on a performance SUV. These 20-inch wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Scorpion all-season tires, 265 on the width, the 45 series sidewall 20s up front, but on the back we go bigger on the wheels. We go 295 on the width of 40 series sidewall 20s on the back to get more tread to the ground, to get all that power to the ground, and we have all-wheel drive. All right, our full side profile on this blue emozione paint. I just love this color on a Maserati. And the Levante has great lines. We have flared out front fender, flared out rear haunches in the back to really make this vehicle look muscular. I think the Italians really design beautiful looking cars. There's only so much you can do with an SUV, and I think Maserati's done really well here. I like the fact that we don't have any chrome around the windows. It's all blacked out, looking good here on this Levante. Let me know what you guys think. As we move on closer, we have that Modena badge blacked out with your functional tri-port Maserati fender vents. On our side view mirror, we are gloss black with LED turn signals. We are color matched on the front and the rear door handle. A left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we do have a roof spoiler, color match coming off the top. Color matched roof with shark fin antenna and a panoramic moonroof. All right, the rear end of this Levante, we do have that roof spoiler coming off the top. We do have that window wiper down below on the glass. I think I might like to see Maserati try to tuck that up underneath here. Have it swoop down, clean up this back end. Let me know what you guys think. The Maserati script in chrome on the back, Levante in the right on chrome. Now, since we have the blacked out badges up front, it might have been nice to have them blacked out in the back. Let me know what you think. Flat black on the rear bumper area with functional side venting and a functional quad tip exhaust on this Levante with LED taillights and LED turn signals. So Maserati usually does a great job with exhaust sound. So let's take a listen, see what this baby sounds like. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 Levante Modena. And what do we have for a power plant? We have Maserati's 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engine mated to a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, 424 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 16 in the city, 22 on the highway, 18 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 93, so you'll need to fill up with super unleaded gas. All right, before we get into this Levante's interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much do I have to lay out for this Italian beauty? Well, Italian beauties cost some dough. So this is what we got. MSRP base for the Levante Modena trim, blue emozione, $101,400. Now, we have to add some options into this vehicle. We have to add in $1,200 for the Nerissimo pack. Nerissimo in Italian meaning black. So you get the dark exhaust tips, the black mirrors, the door handles in body color, the badging in black, and also the rear lights with dark finish. Then we have to add in $90 for comfort and convenience package. Excuse me, $890 for the comfort and convenience package. Heated rear seats, soft closed doors, and heated windshield washer system. Then an extra $400 for the power foot pedals, and then another extra $400 for the 20-inch staggered Alesto aluminum alloy wheels, an extra $1,000 for the extended leather upholstery, an extra $1,200 for the mica paint, and an extra $500 for the gloss yellow brake calipers, then an extra $421 for Levante accessories, which includes the luggage compartment net, the luggage compartment mat, Levante sunshade, first aid kit, and umbrella. Then we have to add in destination and delivery of $1,195 from Maserati's Turin, Italy assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $108,906. Let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. I do like that stainless steel plate right here, so your foot won't mess up the carpet as you're hitting the accelerator or backing off, so that's nice. The carpeted floor mats are in the back of the vehicle at this time. We do have a flat black plastic Maserati door sill plate to welcome you to the car. Would have liked to seen this in aluminum. I think it would have looked really cool. And then we have power seats with lumbar for the driver, power seats with lumbar for the front passenger, and then we have black Italian leather seats. All black, black stitching, just really clean design. Maserati trident embossed into the headrests, nice and soft, good solid firm bolstering, a really nice clean looking Italian design on the interior. All right, door panels, we have soft touch up top, some gloss black plastic around the brushed aluminum door handle, nice soft armrest all in black, flat black on the switchgear, fairly slim door pocket, probably could fit a couple of cappuccinos to go. And then we have our standard Maserati sound system in here, no upgrade. Then we have soft touch, more gloss black plastic with chrome trim into your heat and air vent. And then down below, we have a nice large glove box. Up top on the dash, we have our Maserati analog clock, which looks nice, like that little classy touch. Down below, we have Maserati's 8.4-inch infotainment screen. Now, the Maserati infotainment screen is based off of Chrysler's or Mopar's Uconnect 5 infotainment screen, which means you're going to get the nav, you're going to get wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. We do have very, very smooth pinch to zoom response from the system, which I like. Up top here, you have your two-stage heated seat for the driver, two-stage heated seat for the front passenger, plus your heated steering wheel. You can sync everything together as far as the temp goes. You can turn these seats on just like that, turn your heated steering wheel on. But these have to be done within the screen. When we get back out, we can go to our media and we can hook up our phone by going to sources. And you got your sources right there, your Bluetooth, your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You got built-in Alexa as well, if you're into that kind of thing. With your Sirius XM action, you can see what's playing. You can browse through stations. You can go to your audio settings, adjust how you want the audio in your speakers. We got our comfort settings right here. And this is where you see your dual zone climate control. And then, of course, you can adjust your heated seats or heated steering wheel. We got the nav, Bluetooth in your phone right through here, no problem. Go to your vehicle settings and you can take off your engine start stop, which I always rock with that off. And when you're in sport mode, it is automatically off in the Maseratis. Turn the screen off, look at your surround camera if you would like, because we do have 360-degree view cameras in here, which we'll show you in a second. We can lock out our glove box, so if you're valeting the car, you don't want anybody rummaging through your glove box, just lock that out and you're good to go. Then you got your apps where you can go in and check things out. So they got you set up in this, and I don't mind the size, and I like the fact that it's integrated. If we do go to reverse, again, nice and clear, wicked clear, with trajectory, beautiful backup camera. We can adjust our views from around the car exactly how we would want it. So it's really nice and easy to use. We go back into park, we go back here. So we're all set and ready to go. Down here, you got your hard controls for your heat and air if you don't want to use the navigation system, the infotainment screen. But you do have to operate your heated seats and heated steering wheel from the navigation system. Now, down below, we have an area there for storage, and then we have a aux jack, USB-A, and it looks like an SD card. Down further here is the gear shift with the Maserati Trident in leather to go through this ZF 8-speed. Then we have down here traction control off-road mode. ICE is the equivalent of your eco mode. Sport, you can adjust your ride dampers depending on how you want this car to ride. And then here we have our tune and scroll dial if you don't want to use the touch screen, so we have a backup. We have our four-way hazards, electric emergency brake. You can adjust the ride height of your Maserati right here because we do have the Skyhook adaptive damping system in this Levante, as well as the air ride. So they got you covered for the comfortable ride or a sportier ride. Now we have our 2 cup holders, and then Maserati key fob, which right now is in a plastic protective case. We have unlock, lock, pop the tailgate, remote start, Maserati badge on the back. A lot of weight to this key fob. It is heavy. And then you have your 2 cup holders, and of course you do have, since it's an Italian car, you still have a cigarette lighter in here, but of course you can remove that and use that as a 12 volt. And now we have our nice soft touch center armrest. It's a dual open, boom, you hit it, both of them open. 2 more cup holders down here, and this on-off switch down there is to turn it into a cool box. So if you want to put some cold drinks in here and then turn this on, this thing will act like sort of like a mini fridge, not as cold as a fridge, but it'll keep your cold items cold. So that's a nice touch. All right, our Maserati steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, the Maserati Trident in chrome on this leather horn button, which looks really nice. So nice brushed aluminum down below, round bottom wheel. No problem getting in or out because we do have safe exit in this Maserati, which means when you sit your seat with your memory seats, when you turn the car off and open the door, the seat will automatically move back, and the steering wheel will automatically move up for you to get out easily. So they got you covered there. So there where you don't need to have a flat bottom wheel for that reason. Now, on our switch gear, we do have our cruise control, adaptive cruise control over here, safety suite controls on the left. On the right, you got your telephone voice commands and controls for the digital portion of your dash. We have large aluminum paddles, nice, on either side, and they are hooked up to the steering column, so they'll always be in the same place when you're looking for them, which I do like. And then we do have our front and rear wiper on the left. And then down here on the lower part of the dash, you can adjust your headlights, fog lamps. There's your push button start for the vehicle on the left side. That's left over from Maserati competing in the 24-hour Le Mans, is to have that starter on the left side. So when you run and jump into your car, you just have to bam, nail it on the left side. So that's where that comes from. Of course, Maserati's been in the game since the early 1900s. With the Maserati brothers founding the company in Bologna, I believe. And then we get to our driver door panel where you have 2 memory seat settings right there, so that's a nice touch. And then we do have power fold mirrors in and out, and they will fold in when you lock the car. Overhead console in the Levante is huge. Just massive. So up here on the controls, we'll start right here with your 3 garage door opener programmable switches right there. So they got you covered there. Triple garage, no problem with a Maserati owner. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off and you open and close the door, all the buttons here remain off. So when you open your door, the lighting will come on, close the door, the lighting will go off. But I think we need to have some LED interior lighting. That doesn't look LED to me. It looks a little yellow. Could be wrong. As we come up front here, we have our SOS button in case you have an emergency on the road. We can pop our rear tailgate from here. And here are the switches that operate this panoramic roof. So if you want to use the shade, that's the button, 2 buttons on the left. You want to open the glass, those are the 2 buttons on the right. So if we want to open the shade, we hit that top button and the shade goes back. Halfway, hit it again. It'll go back all the way over the rear passengers. And then we can open our glass. Nice and easy. Wind buffeter comes up, glass opens up. Want to close it, no problem. Glass comes back. And then we can go ahead and close our shade. 1 touch, and it'll come back all the way back. No halfway on the way back. And now we're closed. And now, sun visor with vanity and a light, and it slides to block out the side sun. And we do have a very nice Alcantara suede material on the headliner, so a first-class headliner in this Levante. Then in the back of this Levante, I have the seat set for my driving position. We're just going to pop on in. Nice and easy getting in. Plenty of room for my head at 5'11" knees and shoulders. We do have leather, but we got some plastic down here, and then a cargo net. And that happens on both sides of this Levante. And now on the center, we have 2 heat and air vents. We open this up. We have a 12 volt and 2 USB A's. And then on your way down here, on the bottom of the door panel, on either side, you have your 2-stage heated seats for the 2 rear seat passengers. But that's kind of down and away. You have to kind of know it's there. Now, rear door panel, same action as the front, same use of materials, same vibe. There's your front door panel looking nice and clean. Here's the rear door panel looking the same. Flat black on the switchgear, soft armrest, all set. Back seats, nice Italian leather, same kind of design, nice and comfortable with the Maserati trident embossed into the back seats. So thank you, Maserati, for doing that in the back as well. We have our center armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. So they have you covered here in the back of this Levante for your heat and air, for your connectivity, even though I would like to see a USB-C, 1 up front and 1 in the back rather than all A's. But other than that, they got you covered back here in this Levante overall. I kind of like it back here. All right, getting in the cargo area of your Levante, you can pop it from the overhead console or from your key fob, or you can come to the back, and right between the A and the S in Maserati, there's a button, hit it. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button. With your rear seats up, the official specs are telling me 20.5 cubic feet of space. That seems a little bit, it looks bigger than that. I don't know about you, but it looks bigger than that. But I think it's because this tonneau cover is going to take some space away. That's probably how they do that. Plus, we have some thick rear haunches, which makes the cargo area a bit narrower, but it's got a low floor. You can slide stuff in. So I like the way they have it designed. As we move in closer, we got the 12 volt right here. So that got you all set for power. We got lighting. Here's our Levante carpeted floor mats. Here is the cargo mat. Down here, we open this up, and we have an area for storage right there. And then we open that up, and we have our battery, which is in the back, tools, and our spare tire. So they got you covered in the back of this Levante for whatever you need. Now, to get the rear seats down, you got to go around to each door because there's no releases in the back here. I'd like to see them put releases in the back. But as we come around, here's some accessories that come with the car that I laid outside. They were in the cargo area. We got to pull this up, and this will drop down, but it is really, really stiff because it's new. Now we're down on this side. We come around to the other side. We'll do the same thing. Pull this up. Boom, this one's a little bit better. And down she goes. So now, when you get the rear seats down, you're looking at 57.4 cubic feet of space in the back. And that's not a bad number for this type of vehicle. Let me know what you think. All right, here is our Levante window sticker. We'll move on in closer. Hopefully I'm stretching out over the hood to do this, so hopefully I can get everything for you. It's in focus. Hard for me to see. Then we have our options there on the right. Total MSRP. Built in Italy. Fuel economy estimates. Let's take her out for a spin. We are inside this Maserati Levante, looking good for 2023, feeling good. Great visibility out the windshield, side glass, rear view mirror. Got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Levante Modena. So no issues there with that kind of safety tech, which I like. Now this Levante has a very wide, as you can see, very wide turning radius, right about 20 feet. So you're going to need to make some K-turns in this, but the handling, as you can see, is just spot on. The shifts out of this 8-speed ZF is beautiful. As you can tell, that's why we have the skinnier tires up front for handling, and the 295s out back to get the power to the ground. Even though we got all-wheel drive, it just feels really good. The exhaust, Maserati does such a good job on their exhaust notes. Even with a twin-turbo V6, it sounds glorious. I'm going to give you an example of that as we come down here. We'll shift over into manual mode, and here we go. I'll shut up, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Look at the way they just fire off. This ZF transmission is just spot on. Sounds wonderful. Now, this isn't the fastest one by far, right? The twin turbo V6, 424 on the horses, 428 on the torque. You're looking at a 0 to 60, 6.1 seconds. So it's not one of the fastest performance SUVs out there. You can go Levante S, and then you can go all the way up to Trofeo here for 2023, and that's going to get you the Ferrari built, the V8, which is going to be putting out like 580 horsepower, and it's just a bullet. But then you're going to be paying close to 150 G's. But the sound is half the battle. You know, when you're driving this around every day, just going around town, daily driving it, because this certainly is a daily drivable vehicle, that sound is just intoxicating. It's just absolutely intoxicating. And who's gonna, you know, burn rubber all the time in their car unless you're just having this for the weekend? But I see a lot of these around town now, people daily driving these, and I think if you're looking for that performance SUV and you don't want to go to BMW, Audi, Mercedes, because everybody's got one of those cars, you see them all over the place, and you want something a little bit different, then this Levante fits the bill. For sure it fits the bill as something that not everybody is going to have. Unless maybe you live in Newport Beach or Beverly Hills and everybody has a Maserati for a daily driver, which I've seen when I was out in California a few years ago. You know, it's gonna be less seen in the wild. out on the roads. So that's my view on that. It's definitely worth a look if you want a performance SUV that's daily drivable and can give you a lot of fun on the weekends as well. I would take a look at it. I definitely put it on my list to test drive. And the downshifts are just as fast as the upshifts on this transmission. We'll get a little handling demonstration in. Around the pylons we go. Everything is just so sharp. Maserati knows how to make a great handling car. No doubt about it. And this blue is just fantastic. So, back to normal, out of sport. What do you think about this Levante Modena 108? That's some money, but when you're looking at Italian performance SUV, this is giving you a lot of performance for 108 grand, I think. When you're looking at exotic branded vehicles like a Maserati, this is giving you some really good value, even at 108. Let me know what you guys think about it. Love the fact that we have the Uconnect 5 in here with your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You got your nav. You got USB connectivity in here, even though I'd like to see a C and an A rather than all A's. I know the adapters are cheap, but I would prefer that. We are in 2023, going on 2024. It's got a great transmission. ZF in Germany makes the best automatic transmissions in the world, in my opinion, and that's what Maserati uses, and I think that was a smart move. This engine, this 3-liter twin-turbo V6, is a Maserati design. It's built and Maranello by Ferrari, and that program is being phased out. So 2023 gets the last of the Ferrari-built Maserati engines. And then we'll start seeing the Nettuno V6 trickle down into all the other Maserati models, but they're phasing that Ferrari build because that contract expired at the end of the 2023 model year. So the last of these Ferrari-built V6s are going into the Levante, and the last of the Ferrari V8s are going into the Levante Trofeo, the Maserati Ghibli 334 for the 2024 model year. And that'll be the end of that chapter. And Maserati will then exclusively make their own engines using that Nettuno F1 technology that we saw in the Gran Turismo review a couple of weeks ago. But let me know what you think about this action. Would you roll in your Italian performance SUV? Would you be rolling in a Levante Modena? Would you go down trims, get a GT, take a little bit less power, but save some serious money? Let me know. Or are you going balls to the wall and going to the Trofeo and going big money and big horsepower? Let me know what you think in the comments. Or are you going somewhere else with that hard-earned performance SUV money? Let me know that in the comments. But I want to thank FC Kerbeck Maserati here in Palmyra, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Maserati Levante Modena Q4, meaning all-wheel drive, for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.